Hello friends. Well, today I'm going to try and do a video on the bingo patterns. So first thing I wanted to show you, when you walk up to a machine, a VGT like this, you're going to see a screen like this and a little bingo card going on up here. And this is showing you what the bingo patterns are for each bet size. Like this is bet 1. If you get in 26 ball and 30 balls, question mark, right? You win that. 27 balls, champagne glass, and so forth. So let me get up here a little bit closer. So you see those scrolling through the different amounts. So this is telling you what the pattern is and how many balls, and these yellow numbers are the balls. The white ones don't really count for anything. It's just a counter to the next game till somebody wins whatever the win is on that particular game. But these are the numbers that count. So you have to get these patterns in this number of balls called, it has to be one of these yellow numbers. So yeah, fun. So these bingo patterns correspond with excuse me, the bars, the sevens, and whatever that you see out there. So like a small diamond, you're betting, here's the crazy corner, that's the jackpot, that's 2,000, so that's the duck 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 on the line if you're betting 2. Alright, so that's the different patterns, and they correspond with those things there. So after you play this for a while, you learn kind of which patterns are the most popular. Like when you're going to get mixed bars, you know, that's one of the popular ones. Bingo bunny, that's a popular one. Bingo bunny would be a wild triple bar. Peace sign, that is triple bars. Lucky 7, that's double bars. The T is a single bar wild. Step ladder is 30. Cross corners, not 30, but single bars. Inside corners is mixed bars. So you kind of learn those patterns after you've been playing the games for a while, because you'll see them when they hit. So here's crazy corner, you're betting 3 pays 10,000. So that's, you know, the duck duck duck. Alright, I'm going to put my money in here because the bingo payout screen is going to go away. I'll put my money in. Alright. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what happens when you hit. You see this bingo card right here. It changes every time you hit spin. Okay, so I'm going to hit max bet. So there's the bingo card. And you see those numbers. Well, that looks like that would be the pattern for mixed bars, right? But if you look at this number 23, and you look up here, it's down here in a white number. So it doesn't count. And 55, let's see, where's 55? It's up here in yellow. But because this doesn't, it's not one of the yellow numbers, it doesn't count for the pattern. So now every time you hit the button, that card's going to change. See, it changed. Nothing there. I'll do it again. So every time you hit the button, it changes. So you don't accumulate these numbers because your card changes. So the numbers you had previously might not match up. Okay, that was private stripes and mixed bars. So there's the private stripes right there. So you can look at these numbers. They're going to be lighting up down here, right? You'll see them in the yellow. They're all in the yellow numbers. None of these white numbers even count for anything. It's just the yellow numbers. So it went red, and then it paid on the corners. I can't even talk. The inside corners right here. So that paid the mixed bars. And the red screens are totally random. It's not going to hit every time you get, you know, a duck off the line or on the line, but it's just random. And really, the patterns not going to help you much knowing them because they don't always hit. Like I said, if your numbers are in these white numbers and they're in the pattern, it doesn't count. It's not going to pay you that pattern. And even if it's in the yellow numbers, it has to be in the right number of balls called. So if your pattern has to hit like in 30 balls, then it has to be one of the first, 30 numbers, which ends right. There's 15 numbers on the line, so it have to end right here. If that makes any sense. So let's try a few more spins. Okay, so there's a small diamond right here. You can see the numbers flashing in yellow. So we hit those. So a lot of times you hear us say, oh, that should have been this or that should have been that. That's because we see the pattern, but you're not seeing them in the yellow numbers. I hope that makes somewhat of a sense. And also, every machine in here is playing the same game. Like if I was to put money in this machine next to me, it's going to have the same numbers here. Everybody's playing the same bingo game. Just like if you were at, playing a bingo game in a bingo hall. So let's see if we can get another hit. Okay, there's a good example. Look at that. That looks like, oh my gosh, that could be mixed bars. That could be a duck off the line because of that pattern. But, some of those numbers are not in the yellow. 17 is down here in white, so it doesn't count. That can throw your whole pattern off. It doesn't count. Do a couple more spins. You know what? I think I'm going to try. Let me see here. Get some money out and put in this machine next to me. What do I even have in here? My purse. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Alright, I got a 20 here. Hang on. Let me put this over here in this machine. And, okay, I'm going to hit the button on this machine. Okay, that's the bingo card. The numbers right there. And let's hit it on this one. See those numbers? Okay. It's the same numbers. So that's what you're going to have. You're going to have the same numbers, but you get a different bingo card. So see that card? That card is different than that card. So everybody gets a different card, but you all have the same bingo game that you're playing, so you have the same numbers. Alright, there's a new game has started. Let's try this one. Okay, you see the bingo card there. So you got 9, 28, 37, 51, 70. Look at that. You get the same thing. So that's how that works. Alright, got another bingo game started. Let's try this one. Alright, same numbers in yellow, and the same numbers in yellow over here. I hope that clarifies somewhat how they work. But that's why, just because you know the patterns really doesn't help you. If they're going to hit and, they hit, that's great. If they don't. Alright, that's a postage stamp. And a lucky 7. So there's the numbers are flashing in yellow. That's the numbers that hit. So we got the postage stamp pattern and the lucky 7. Lucky 7 was the double bars. And do a couple more spins. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them best I can. I'm not an expert by any means. This is just what I have learned over the years of playing these games. And you know, when you walk up to a machine, some machines have different patterns that they pay on. They're not all the same. Like the $2 machine over here, it pays on the corners here. That's what gives you the face off the line. On this machine, it's the small diamond gives you the face off the line. So they're all a little bit different. And if you play games like Money Bag or Red Ruby, those have different pay patterns. So you can, if you're interested, you can take the time to look at those pay patterns and kind of, you know, learn them. But like I said, it really doesn't matter. If it's going to hit, it's going to hit. It's just something that some of us that have been playing these machines a long time have just learned the patterns, and you know, we like to call them out. Let's see if that's not going to be anything. Could have been mixed bars, but it wasn't. Hopefully that explains why sometimes you see the patterns and it doesn't pay. Alright, I think I'll stop it right there, and hopefully that's explained the bingo patterns. Like I said, ask me questions if you have any. If you'd like to see anything else that I didn't explain, let me know that too. And I appreciate all my viewers. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, I forgot to mention this. You know, I see a lot of people that play these games saying that, oh, you need to wait till the bingo numbers get down here in the G line before you are going to win anything. That's not really the case, because these numbers don't really matter. It's the yellow numbers that count. So those come out as soon as you hit spin. Those numbers are there, and your card changes every time. And where these numbers are doesn't have any impact on whether you're going to win or not. So I'll do a couple of spins here. In fact, it's kind of, I don't know, I was going to say the opposite, but I like to try to spin right when it's down here on the bottom and it's going to switch to a new game. And the only reason I say that is because, like right there, I got the card when there was no numbers here. So if I would have had a pattern, a winning pattern, it would have been a winner. If that makes any sense. So anyway, it doesn't, hitting it when it's in this G line, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Anyway, that's my opinion. You know, everybody's got their opinions, right? But that's just what I've seen. My biggest wins that I've ever gotten have been either when the bingo game is almost over or when it's just starting. That tends to be when I get my biggest hits. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I do see people saying that. It doesn't matter. Just push the button whenever you feel like it. If you want to wait till it's in the G line, go for it, you know. Do a few more spins and then I'll cash this out. And hopefully that explains some of them, the things about bingo patterns, bingo cards. And last spin. Alright, thank y'all for watching.